Hello everyone, no webcam for this intro here because we're still waiting on some new parts for our new PC that we're getting set up for the channel. Should be up and running for the next video hopefully. But either way, today all we're going to be doing is going over some of the key games and replays from our streams whenever we're playing this deck. People seem to really love the deck profile, it performed really well. So I thought we'll show off some more gameplay of the deck so that people can see it actually in action. Don't worry, it is stream highlights, so there will be a camera active. If you enjoy this style of content or anything else that we're doing on the channel, again, feel free to subscribe and like the video. Let's not waste any time and let's get straight into the gameplay. After practicing with the deck more, I found that Aloof Lupine wasn't even necessary. It's a good card, you can play it, but it's not needed as such. So all you really need in the deck is your lifeless Leafish, right? So this is like your one card starter, if you will. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we're just going over a quick replay about Ghoti first against the Tearlaments player. So ideally here, what you want to be doing, now our opponent does actually disrupt us pretty heavily here. So this is going to be a good showing of how the deck plays for interruption. So we grabbed the Maxi off the top of the deck with the Prosperity. And there was nothing else really in there. He, however, chains Havness. Now, Havness is a bit of a problem because Havness is going to obviously mill 3 from the top of the deck, and our opponent, because they're the best at the game, mills both a Mudora and a Keldo. So that makes life a little bit awkward for us, right? So he's got 2 shufflers right off the bat, and he's going to use his brain here. He's going to preemptively shuffle this back. So what normally happens is you put out your Leafish, you ban it, you use it to send this guy to the graveyard. This will banish itself to boost up Leafish's attack points, and then during your opponent's turn, this will come back, and then you can quick play Synchro Summon. Our opponent's wise to that strategy, so they decide they're going to preemptively shuffle it back. Fair enough. We're just going to go into the Kraken. We're going to sit on the Kraken for a bit. But we are going to see it here. They're going to go Tearlaments, Scream, and Foolish Burial Goods because, again, like I said, they're the best player in the world. They just have all of this in their opening hand. Yet this is Ghoti, and we will be playing it. It's just a quick replay to get people's sort of appetite wet, if that makes sense. We've got the field spell grabbing the Siren here. So Siren's basically going to be able to discard a card to special summon itself. That's why we grabbed the Maxi. We sort of figured he'd be playing something like this. You know, Tearlament's literally everywhere, but we very rarely lose to Tearlament. We have a really, really positive matchup against it. Okay, so he's gonna mill a bunch of cards here. He mills the Havness, mills the Kelbeck. We're holding on the RDD Crow. We don't need it just yet. You need to be smart when you're timing your things. You don't want to just blow your load right away. We're gonna let him go for Kikalos. The reason we're okay with that is that we have Veiler, right? So he does get to pop our Kraken. We're gonna use Kraken to pop the Havness because he's already used Havness's effect this turn. So we're not too worried about it. We are gonna Veiler the Kikalos. And there's another interaction here. So I want to use this as an opportunity to show a very specific interaction that helps against Tearlaments. And it helps really, really hurt Tearlament in this deck. Because the guy's got Cyberstein, he's got Exterio. This guy's gaming, right? He is absolutely balling out. He's got Exterio, he's got Siren, Kikalos. He's going for game. He's got game. Except we drew into Snopios? Shade of the Ghoti, right? So this guy will banish a water monster, either one up to 2 water monsters from your hand or graveyard. Gonna summon himself out. Now this guy, we banished a copy of this guy, Zep. Zep is the one you want to banish actively during your opponent's turn, because it'll summon itself to your field, and then it will, well here's a chain like 4 of our own during our opponent's turn. Let's say how Tearlament like it. First of all, this guy comes out, he's just here because he comes out, add this guy back to hand because of the effect, and then what we do here is Snopios, whenever this guy is summoned, you get to target a card in your opponent's field, and whenever that card leaves the field, it gets banished. So this Kikalos, whenever this Kikalos leaves the field, it's banished. It's gone. Finito. Done. Finished. So what we're doing now is Zep is going to quick play Synchro Summon during our opponent's turn into the White Aura Wheel. White Aura Wheel wipes out all attack position monsters. Kikalos is banished. Siren goes to activate. DD Crow on the Siren. And it doesn't get much more depressing than that from a Tearlament player's perspective, to have your Kikalos banished and your entire field wiped out. And that's not even using the Deep Beyond, right? That's us holding back. We didn't even go into the Deep Beyond here. GG's. And that's the sort of representation. Like, I have so many amazing... then you go the deep beyond to nuke it twice. 2 quick play nukes in your opponent's turn. It's nuts. I love this deck so much. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. If I could speak words, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Make a 2-player variant. You know what? A 2-player version of Yu-Gi-Oh would actually be pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anyone's ever thought of that. Well, here, stick around to the end of this stream and you'll get your game. Ooh. Mans is on the ball. He knew exactly what this card does. He knew exactly what this card does. Alright. So we're going to activate Abyss Shark here. Abyss Shark going to special summon itself to the field. Then we get to grab a water monster from our deck. So we have a few options, actually. You know what? Like, unironically, we can still do like the exact same play. Like, that doesn't actually stop us at all. What we're gonna do, I think we're gonna grab the Miniruka. Yeah, I think we're gonna grab this. We're gonna activate this card's effect. This card is negated, right? It banishes its cost, but it's negated. This guy chains to the activation though, so I can still summon Miniruka out to the field. So it still works. So that's totally fine. This effect is negated, but this guy special summons himself to the field whenever a monster is banished. So we get to summon our entire hand anyway. It literally didn't matter. So we've got a couple of options here. We could go into... You do want to have a level 4 on your end board, right? So the one bad thing about Abyss Shark is that it's a level 5. Right, that's a bit annoying. You do want to have a level 4 in your end board. So instead of Abyss Dweller, what we're going to do is Kraken. That way we can use the Shark instead. Yeah, I was literally, it was all, sorry, a very small amount of it was Plunder Patrol at the very beginning. And after Plunder Patrol, it was just all Ghoti. I am loving this deck so much right now. Kraken is really good here, for sure. Kraken is awesome. Is it expensive? No, it's literally the only UR. Well, the field spells are UR and the boss monsters are UR. Everything else, if you have most of the generic synchros, then it's not that bad. And some of them you don't need to play it, right? Like, you don't need the Axel synchro package, but it's pretty good. So it's not that bad. So, the Abyss Shark specifically, so this card's effect specifically says that it can be used as either a level 3 or a level 4 or a level 5 in its effect, specifically for an Exceed summon. But only if you're summoning a number monster. You can't use it for Abyss Dweller, because Abyss Dweller is not a number monster. But Abyss Shark is a level 3, 4, or 5 for a number. Yeah, literally, yeah. And a lot of it isn't even totally necessary. I would say 3 copies of the field spell, and I have never summoned this guy more than once. I don't think you need 2 of him. So I would say 3 field spells and 1 Ghoti, and assuming you've got all the generic cards, you should be good to go. Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. So I guess we're playing against Tearlaments here, right? Okay, that's fine. We can play against Tear. We can play against Tear all day. Let's do it. Especially considering we got the double call by the groove. We got that double call by the groove. This man's about to get cooked. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I mean, this guy is an SR. All of the other main deck cards are Ns and Rares. There's like 1 other SR in the main deck. Sorry, Ascan and probably White Aura Whale are SRs. This guy's an SR. There's a couple of SRs in it, like, but there's no real... You only need 4 URs specific to the archetype. Hot take on the field spell. It's bad because it's a -1. Well, no, it depends. It's not a bad because the reason it's good is the card you banish, you're supposed to banish something like this, which will resurrect during your opponent's standby phase to allow you to synchro summon. So... You know what I mean? You don't menace anything. The card comes back. Alrighty. It could have... I mean, I assume it's Tier because I'm in Platinum 2. And I'm not a moron. So I sort of put that one together. Yeah, I'll throw the deck. I mean, I actually just had the deck list on screen. If you just go back in the stream a little bit, I just had it on screen. You can check it right now. Most of the other URs are just what do you call it? Like generic engine cards. You don't need most of them. I just had them because they were handy. Summons out the Siren. You can craft them though? I think. I'm pretty sure. Can you not? I didn't notice. I pulled them in the packs, so I didn't even notice. I'm not gonna lie. Reinhardt Engrave. Do we want to do anything about Reinhardt Engrave? Not really. Not really. I'll just let him have it. Summons out the Reinhardt. Pitches Sulik. That's fine. Do we just wipe his board? I'm pretty sure we just wipe his board, don't we? Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Stealth Kraken. Stealth Kraken, we're gonna wipe the Shiren out. That's gonna trigger its effect to obviously fusion summon. So in response to that, we're gonna Call by the Grave, stop the Siren, then we're gonna wipe his board. So here's how these cards work. So because we summon this during our opponent's turn, during the standby phase we summon this. Now during the main phase we can activate it now to synchro summon. So we're gonna synchro summon into this. Ideally you have 2 tuners on your board. If you do, perfect, phenomenal. If you don't, here's how you play with 1. You summon the Serpent first of all. Now the Serpent is going to banish a fish from your deck. You've got a couple of options depending on what's in your graveyard. Because we don't have an awful lot going on in our graveyard, we're going to banish Zep. The reason we banish Zep is Zep doesn't wait until the next turn after being banished. If this card is banished during your opponent's turn, it immediately summons itself. The only thing is you don't get to choose when to synchro summon with this card. You have to do it on summon. So if you do end up summoning this guy, you have to use its effect right away. So that's why we had to time it right. So now we're going to bring out the White Aura Wheel. White Aura Wheel on summon wipes out all attack position monsters. So those 2 Reinhardts, they're both gone. He's already used both of Reinhardt's effects this turn, so we can't do anything else with them. So GG's, I guess. Like I don't know what else you want me to say. And then during our turn, the tuner is going to come back yet again, and we get to search our deck for another starter. We get to grab the Beyondiful Princess for us to start our combos next turn, and we have the wheel, and we have the tuner coming back, and we have the Kraken, and it's just nuts. Like it's just nutty. Like I don't like what am I supposed to say? If we get into Diamond, sure. The 3 decks I had in mind were Ghoti, Blackwings, and Thunder Dragons. Plunder, we were playing. I was playing Plunder. I actually have a video lined up for it soon, so we will be seeing Plunder, but I just don't know if it's going to be on stream. So this is a pretty okay hand. I would have liked to see a hand trap or 2, but this is decent. Reason being, we still have PSEs. So this is a really good starter in combination with basically anything that likes to be summoned, because you can banish this card off of your field to special summon a fish from your hand. I don't doubt you for calling them that. These guys are amazing. So we can use PSEs or PSEs, whatever its name is. We banish it off the field to special summon a fish from our hand. Now, it's unfortunate, obviously, that he has done that. But does it matter? So that's the thing. Abyss Shark, like that's the thing. Like, okay, he did that. He maxed us. So instead of us doing a bunch of crazy plays where we get Kraken and everything, we're literally just gonna pass, and we're still gonna have our board. We're still gonna be able to have 2 board wipes. This is all we need for. Never mind. Actually, okay, maybe not 2 board wipes. Crap. God damn. That's unfortunate. So if that had resolved, we would have had 2 board wipes. Now we've only got 1. Unless. No, I can't let him draw cards off Maxi. I just can't do it. It would defeat the purpose. If you like synchro decks, if you like sort of methodical combo decks that pick your opponent apart, This is your pipe dream, 100%. He's gonna Maxi me again? Maxi back to back? What the hell is that about? God damn. How's it go against stun? It depends on at what point you get stunned, right? So it's not affected by things like Gozen or Rivalry, because all of your stuff is water and fish. So Gozen and Rivalry, kaput, done, finished, nothing. And your Ghoti, this guy banishes every card on the field, back row included, and then comes back next turn. Huge. So you do have like plays around it for sure. I don't think we do anything about Kepler. Not yet. Not about Kepler. There can only be one. There can only be one hurts. There can only be one will hurt you. Your play around there can only be one is probably just Shade of the Ghoti and trying to beat over them with your 2100 attack points. But it's not a fantastic plan. I'll be the first to say that. Skill drain does shut you down as well, I will be honest. So it's not perfect. Again, like I said, every deck has its outs. And there are a couple of cards that does beat this one, of course. But, I mean, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? There can only be, yeah. Skill drain and there can only be one will stop you, for sure. But most other floodgates you can usually play around. Bringing out the Griffin. Okay, so we've got two options here. So we could do the board wipe, but the board wipe only wipes out attack position monsters. If we think our opponent's gonna be smart, then we can instead do a bit of a surgical banish. Yeah, for sure. You know what? Actually, this isn't even the first guy I've seen playing DDD in the last couple of days. People are actually picking this deck back up, and I don't know why. I'm gonna check his list after, because I'm very, very curious. But like, you know, yeah, skill drain it does. It stops the majority of decks, but it has to, because if it didn't stop the majority of decks, then the majority of decks would be playing it. So the only reason that skill drain is so rare is the fact that it stops so many decks, including the ones that would want to play it. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's why I'm gonna check his deck list just to see if there is a new card. Chaos Hunter does hard counter it on Lancia, but I have literally, like, I can count on one hand the number of times people have used those cards against me. Like, it just, I mean since beginning Master Duel, I don't mean since the new pack. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I've been hit with Lancia or Chaos Hunter. Now, I use those cards quite happily. Like, in my Labyrinth deck, I love Chaos Hunter. But, yeah, it's just not something that people play. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from it. It's solid as hell. But it's just like, so this guy is gaming, right? He's going hard. He is lost in the sauce, which I absolutely appreciate. I think maybe it's here. Maybe here. Maybe this is where we pop off. Maybe this is where we get Baba vanishing. The sauce may have consumed him, but it will not consume me. We're gonna activate PSCs. So we're gonna go for the Serpent. We're not doing the White Aura Wheel this time, and this is good because I did want to show this off. We're not doing the White Aura Wheel because White Aura Wheel will destroy these, and we don't want these guys in the graveyard because a bit Gilgamesh, when he's destroyed, summons another DD monster from the extra deck, and Caesar searches for a card when it's destroyed and sent to the grave. So what we're going to do instead is a bit of surgical removal. We get to banish a card from the deck. We're going to banish our Zep. The fact that he impermed our fish actually hurts so much. I would have loved to Ghoti this board and just banish everything, but you know, sucks to suck. Sometimes you just don't get it. Will I use Kaliyuga and Blackwing? I mean, I'll certainly give it a go. I shall certainly try. Do we need to summon this? I don't think I do need to summon this. I think I probably want to hold off on that, to be honest. Yeah, we don't need to go that hard. Let's chill. All right, so let's go Ghoti here. activates on Summon to Synchro Summon again into Asuka. A scan to the bicorn Ghoti then will activate on Summon, banishes one of our fish and banishes one of his monsters. We're going to get rid of that Caesar, just to stop him from surging his deck, and I'm pretty sure they only play one of that, so that should slow him down quite a bit. We need to pick out his key resources and get rid of them. And we also get to banish the tuner from the graveyard, and... okay, that's fine, that doesn't do anything. We get to banish the tuner from the graveyard to search our deck for the Beautiful Princess, which means we've got tons of follow-up. And that's the thing, the deck always has follow-up, right? There's always more plays to make. The Ghoti gets banished, and then when this card is banished once per turn, it brings itself back. All we need to do is banish a monster from the grave. So banish one, and out it comes. Nice. Alrighty. How would I read Ghoti? Really? I've been loving it. Like I said, like we're currently in Platinum 2. I pushed from Platinum 5 to Platinum 2 in like a number of hours with this deck. I'm loving it. I think it's great. Like you just gotta, it doesn't, like that's the thing. It doesn't, so most decks in the meta, what they do is they favor the consistency of tons of small moves in order to gradually win you a game. Whereas Ghoti does quite the opposite. You need to maneuver yourself in such a position where you're making very few moves, but your moves are so impactful that they win you the game. It's like the difference between Ash Blossom and Evenly Matched, right? Ash Blossom is useful 90% of the time, but it's not that impactful. Whereas Evenly Matched, sometimes it's going to be dead. You gotta really tame when you use it, but when you use it, it wins you games. And that's the difference. That's what this is, the evenly matched of decks. Coder is a tier play. Oh, Coder's crying because I banished this whole field with my Deep Beyond. That's it. He saw me banish this whole board with a Deep Beyond and threw his PC out the window. No, I love Coder though. Coder's so good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that it's like, it's not tier worthy, right? It's not. I'm not even sure if it's like rogue worthy. Like, I'm not delusional, right? The deck isn't broken or anything like that. It's not. I'm not insane. But it's better than people give it credit for, and it has some really good plays in it. I feel like we're gonna get cooked by this guy. But I don't feel like there's anything, like playing into 2 maxis. I don't really think there was anything I could have done about that. Am I just dead? Does he have lethal? Am I just dead? 28, 28, 12, 56, 66, 68, 50 damage. Oh, did he have Prosperity active? Oh, he's Prosperity active. Oh, we're well alive then. Oh, fuck this guy. I think he forgot he had Prosperity. Mans has negates for days though. Mans has negates for days. So that's a bit of a problem. It's a bit of a problem, I'm not gonna lie. He has so many negates. God damn. Right. Okay. Yo. We are simply the best at the video game. We are simply the best at the video game. I don't know what to tell you. Simply the best. Get out of here. What a top deck. This game is not over, my friend. This game is not over. So we got a few options. We got a few options indeed. We're gonna start with the Beautiful Princess, just because it activates on summon. Don't you dare have another maxi. Okay, thank God. What he was gonna, if he had another maxi, we were about to have problems. We were about to have problems. Alright, so then we go the Leafish. Leafish then's gonna get Millen. At this stage, we're fine. Because now we can use this anyways. Okay, so we've got one engrave. Trying to think about what the best possible play here is. I'm kind of feeling a Satellite Warrior play. Who's feeling Satellite Warrior? I'm kind of feeling Satellite Warrior. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of liking the idea of Satellite Warrior. I think we're gonna go for it. We can't use Abyss Shark because that locks us in the water. Does anything else lock us in the water? I don't think it does. Does Beautiful Princess lock us in the water? No. Nothing so far has locked us in the water, so there's zero reason as to why I cannot go for the Satellite Warrior. Do I have enough tuners? Is that a potential problem? Like, do I have problems bringing out tuners? Maybe I don't have enough tuners. How do I fix that problem? Ah, crap. Maybe I don't have the tuners I need. Shizer. That's a little unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little unfortunate. Ah, damn it. We are lacking a tuner. Gonna banish the goat. We're gonna boost up by 500. It doesn't matter at all. Let's see here. So I want to go into this guy here. The serpent. Want to go into the serpent here. Serpent will, on summon, get banishing from the deck. What we're going to banish... Ooh, okay. I guess he negates us and takes control of us until, what, the end of the turn? Or is it just end phase of the next turn? Okay, he takes us for two whole turns. God damn. Going on a goddamn trip. Alright. That does make my life slightly more awkward. Slightly more awkward. Once per chain with a monster card, your opponent controls activates its effect. Okay. Right, okay. We're gonna go Abyss Shark. Summon the shark in D. We can grab an angler here. I think grabbing an angler is the correct play. Yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be the way here. It is a little bit unfortunate. Droll and Lockbird. Oh my god. Touch grass. Get out of here. Okay, so we could also do Abyss Keeper to get negating. The only problem is he has the Machine X, right? So the Machine X is a problem, of course. Okay, so we special the Angler. Then we can't really use the Abyss anymore, but it's fine. We're gonna go Kragan. Kragan with the Shark and with the Angler. This doesn't negate the effect, right? It doesn't. But this card is such a problem, man. So is this one. He's got two huge problems on his board. Alright, into the battle phase. Is anything like redirect attacks or anything? No. Alright. Damn it. I have to do something. I have to do something. Yep, I know, I figured that was gonna happen. It's fine. It is all part of the plan. Get popping. We're gonna wipe out your Caesar. Caesar's a double negate. We need it rid of it. Caesar's a double summon negate. So we couldn't really play the game with that guy just hanging around, you know? Sort of needed to get rid of him. The only thing is Machine X can still use its effect to steal my goddamn ferry. He's still gonna try to steal my damn ferry. God damn. This guy went hard. Holy crap, this guy went hard. Copernicus. Copernicus. It might be GG's. I don't know. It might be. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for sure. Going into the Gilgamesh once more. Triggering the Oblivion King. Oh my god, Oblivion King gets reviving. Wait, can I not even synchro summon? Oh, I've got nothing to summon. Ah, for sure, I'm getting my ass beat. Alright. Yeah, Toad would have helped a lot, actually, now that you mention it. For sure. We would have played Bahamut Shark and Toad. Bahamut Shark. Yeah, I mean, DDD is pretty cool. You know what? I can't even be angry that I lost. The only reason we don't run the spawns is, like, the extra deck is tight, my friend. It's tight as hell. It really is. It is tight. We could drop one of you. Maybe Dragite. I've never really summoned Dragite. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Alright, there's the killing blow. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. It depends. It really does depend, honestly. You would only ever go into the Archetype dude on your opponent's turn. This guy doesn't do anything if you summon him on your turn. He only does stuff on your opponent's turn. So typically you'll try not to summon him on your turn. Okay, now this is a good hand. This is an absolutely great hand. Havness, are you having a giraffe? I mean, I guess. Yeah, fuck you then. Absolutely not. And I don't know, I don't really use... I think I use Cheng Ying probably more than I do Baron, because Cheng Ying benefits from loads of banished cards, and helps me banish more cards, which helps my big boss monster get more attack points. Yeah, oh, it does. That's what I'm saying. Like an unaffected Cheng Ying, that's pretty hard to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's really, really trying to disrupt my plays. He is trying his damn best. And I know Call by the Grave against Tier could have kept it, but I think Max C is going to be good enough. And now he doesn't have the ability to use Ash Blossom to negate Max C, so we're more confident in that regard. We are going to be setting up some interruption. We're setting up a double field wipe here. We're setting up a double field wipe. So what you need to have is a level 4 and 2 specific monsters banished. You need to have the Fairy, which we're going to banish now, and you need to have PSEs. It's very nice. Very, very nice. A lot of the fish cards are. So you need to have this guy banished, and this guy banished, and you're setting up a double field wipe. And any level 4 on your board. Any level 4. It's the most satisfying thing in the world when you're playing against Tearlament. You wait until they get all the way to summoning Kikalos, and then you banish their whole board. Kikalos is gone. What are they going to do about it? Love it. Best feeling. Unironically, because, well, you need to have a way to get the PSEs. So by itself, as a 1 card, Leafless Lifefish is 1 field wipe. If you're also able to banish this, it is 2 field wipes. So this by itself sends the Fairy banish itself for effect, and then during your turn, you synchro into the 6. The 6 will banish the Zeeb from deck, which is the ever level 2. It comes out, White Aura Wheel, 1 field wipe. If you also have PSEs, you can then use the White Aura Wheel and PSEs to go into the Deep Beyond, which is your 2nd field wipe. So yeah, it does work like that. Got the field spell on deck, which is good. Does that target? It does target. Alright. Suits me. Pretty much, yeah. The Moray of Avarice. Yeah, Moray of Avarice, if you're able to banish a Pisces or Schiff, 100%. It's pretty nuts. I don't think we're gonna... So we're not gonna be using the double field wipe here, I don't think. Okay, so we're gonna go max C. Just because. I don't think we're gonna go double field wipe here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go full banish. So we are. We're gonna go full banish. Okay, so he's gonna what? Merle. He milled Cyberstein. He's got the Royal Rare Terraforming. What a random Royal. Still good though. I like it. Yeah, we're just going max banish. Honestly, like that's the plan. We don't mind that mill. That's fine. What's on the field spell? Field spell's busted. Field spell is amazing. I feel like people don't like it because they're in their heads. They're just like, oh, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Like it's not a 1-for-1 trade. You need to use your brain when you're setting it up. Right? See, if you use your brain when you're setting it up, it is actually one of the most beneficial cards in the deck because it allows you to banish your level 2s. It allows you to banish the level 6 to recycle itself. It allows you to banish any monster to summon the level 4 from the hand. It enables so much of the Ghoti plays, even without the search. It literally enables the play just by banishing his cost. And then you also get the search for a card. Like, that's incredible. Like, I don't understand why people don't like the field spell. It's great. Soul Drain, does it? I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't think it does. Soul Drain negates graveyard in hand. I mean, you don't really use very much in your graveyard in your hand, honestly. Can you banish? No, no. The level 6 doesn't resummon itself. Only the level 8 and the level 10s resummon themselves. Okay, so we're gonna go into this now. It can, but it doesn't. It's not like by choice. It has to be banished at the time. Oh, if Soul Drain also affects banished cards, then yeah, Soul Drain shuts it down. Okay, fair enough. Oh, alright, if Soul Drain is banished, I thought it was hand and graveyard. If it's graveyard and banished, then yeah, it does hurt a lot. With the field spell, no, the field spell you can't use in the battle phase though, can you? Because it's not a quick effect. Okay, so we bring out the Serpent. Unless we're talking about two different cards. Yeah, no, it's not. No, the field spell is not a quick effect or anything like that. So, no, you can't. It's an ignition effect to search. So it doesn't work in the battle phase, unfortunately. It'd be pretty dope if it did. But alas, 'twas not meant to be. So we can banish the Zeep here. Zep. Get Zeppin. Summon this dude out. You have to synchro with this guy immediately, right? So that's the difference between him and the other ones. He summons immediately, but he also has to synchro immediately. You don't get to wait. And that's the thing, if he were to try and chain something to negate this, I can just chain this to go into the level 10 anyway, because the unique thing about the level 10 is it's one or more tuners. As long as your monsters add up to level 10, it doesn't matter how many of them are tuners and how many of them aren't. Just as long as they add up to 10. That's the only thing that matters. I don't see how you're... Do we even need to go into the Bicorn? Do we not just go straight into the Deep Beyond? I guess setting up the Bicorn wouldn't be too bad. Setting up the Bicorn could be useful. Yeah, we'll do that, because what we're gonna get to do here is heal Chain Link 1, activate Chiron. He sort of has to, right? Chiron activates Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2, we can activate the Bicorn. So we'll banish the Bicorn and the Kitkalos. Doesn't have King of the Swamp or anything, does he? He does not. Exactly. So this plan deals with their follow-up. So now the level 6 being used as synchro material means that we get to banish a fish from the grave and add another fish monster from deck to hand who has a level equal to or lower than the one that we banish. Keldo does disrupt that, I guess. Sure. I mean, that's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world or anything. Does he have Mudora? He doesn't have Mudora. He actually doesn't have Mudora. I don't know why he did that. He's actually a moron. He could have kept that to stop our play with the Ghoti, but he didn't. So, what do you want me to do? Man's a moron. So they're gonna lose their kit, and then we're going to be able to banish their whole field after they fusion summon off of the Chiron. Because what are they gonna summon? Like a Kaleidoheart? They can't summon Wilkalos, so it has to be Kaleidoheart. So what, they're gonna target one of our monsters. In fact, we're gonna use this now. The reason being, I think the chains are gonna work out weird. So if we let this resolve, then yeah. If we had to let that resolve, the chains would have got real weird. So he shuffles those back, that's fine. Serpent doesn't get to search because it didn't banish. Kit is gone. The animation's beautiful. Shuffle everything back for a Kaleidoheart. Yep, saw that one coming. So now because he summons Kaleidoheart, he's now forced Chain Link 1 to activate his effect. So this is where it would have got iffy. Now he activates Chain Link 1, which would have messed up our tuner play. So now we get to banish everything. Wipe the board. No Kaleidoheart, no Kikalos, no Rhinoheart, no nothing. You've got nothing. No field spell, no scream. Get out of here. So, yeah. Sulik can stop it going second. They can't stop the Axel Synchro. Axel Synchro tributes itself as cost and immediately synchros in resolution, and the Synchro monster is immediately unaffected. So they can't Sulik the Axel Synchro play. And this is not a great hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have seen better hands before. This is not among my better moments. Alright, okay. Alright. Set 2 pass. We do play a million hand traps though. Like, that's the thing. We play a million hand traps. So this is gonna happen. But at the same time, it's still worth it. It's still beneficial. God damn. Get rid of my imperm. God damn. Rhinoheart is gonna try and summon itself here. I don't really like the look of that, if I'm being honest. I think that's a good call by target. Because if he happens to have one in hand, now he can't even use its normal summon effect. I feel like that's a better target for call by than for DD Crow. Because DD Crow can still stop the other guys with the exact same effectiveness of Call by the Grave, whereas Call by the Grave has even more effectiveness against Rhinoheart, because it also prevents a normal summon, potentially. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I mean, it makes sense to me, so we're gonna run with it. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, this is our regular, so we have regular scheduled live streams. There you go. You see how in this, oh my god, I'm so good at the video game. I knew that was gonna happen. It's not worth summoning because he's going second, and chances are he is simply going to beat thine ass, right? So if I summon this, he's just gonna destroy it. And I get nothing out of that. Whereas if I just wait, if I just have a little bit of patience, now that he has milled my deck, I can summon out my shade, and all is right. I can I can wipe his board. He gave me a board wipe. He gave me a board wipe. Sign me up. Let me wipe your board, good sir. Let me wipe your board. Oh my god. That's amazing. He actually gave me a board wipe. That's so funny. You absolute clown. You're gonna see. So this guy, as a quick effect, I banish his cost. That's not gonna stop me. So this guy, he can summon himself from my hand by banishing 2 fish monsters from my hand or graveyard. So by milling my deck, he milled it, and he just happened to mill my Zep, which means Zep, when banished, is going to resummon itself and allow me to synchro summon immediately. So we get to target his... We'll target the Redoer, I think. Maybe we target the field spell? We'll target Redoer. It doesn't really make a difference with this effect. And then Zep will come back. Zep will get synchro summoning. In fact, do we even do the field wipe, or do we just set up for next turn? Because we can go into the level 6 instead, right? We can go into this guy instead and set up for next turn. Or we can just go like balls deep and wipe this man off the face of the earth. That also works. Yeah, I'm thinking balls deep. I'm thinking balls deep. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Alrighty. Okay, now we go into the bicorn. What's he got underneath this? So his Rhinoheart's negated for the next 2 turns. His Siren's the only problem. We have DD Crow for that, so I'm not even worried about his Redoer. I'm honestly just going to wipe out the back row. He can't use the field spell on the coming turn, and he can't use Rhinoheart, and we have the answer to Siren, so the only problematic card could be the back row. What a hit! I am the best. God, my brain is so big. Man's had the counter. He literally had the out, and we outed the out. We outed the out. Oh my god. Logical deduction for the win. Add this guy back. Oh my god. We literally went from nothing. From nothing. Yeah, this man's a freaking Duel Links player setting cards in main phase 1. Who the fuck do you think you are? The hell is that about? This is not Duel Links. You don't get to do that. There's a beautiful princess. Nice draw. Hell yeah. That's fine. He's gonna get to make yoink a card. He yoinks a trap card, which allows him... Oh, he gets to shuffle one of my cards back. Well, that's rude. I must say. That's a really... He got a really lucky mill off the top of my deck. So, Thane Thief Redoer, whenever you detach a trap, you get to place a face-up card your opponent controls back on top of their deck. So, he actually gets rid of my Ascan. Fair enough. Beautiful Princess still does its thing, though. I'm gonna special summon from our deck. We've got a few options. I think we just go for the tried and true PSEs here. For sure. I think that's the way to go. Siren's gonna activate. I don't think so, you clown. I think we simply win these. How do we beat like 3 tier players and then lose to the DDD? Same thing happened on the last stream. We beat like freaking 5 tier players and then we lost to Dragon Maids. Like, there's no shot that we were gonna lose that. You want to have literally like the Beautiful Princess and like either Beautiful Princess and a level 4 of some description, like the Lifeless Leafish or something like that. Like, this hand is pretty damn good. This hand's pretty good. The field spell doesn't do too much here because everything else already does everything. And you do like having lots of hand traps. You love having hand traps. So we're gonna go for the Princess. Princess will get... Sark is pretty good. Sark is pretty nutty. Not gonna lie to you. We go into the Leafish. But we don't even need the field spell because we have Sark. So Sark sort of does the job of the field spell for us. So we send this guy. Sark will banish the other one. And that's our double board wipe set up. It's as easy as that. Double board wipe. I don't know what you want me to say. Activate. There you go. Literally a level 4 and these 2 cards banished. That's literally all you need. That's why the field spell is so good, because it helps set this up. But I mean, we just had to play anyway, so it didn't even matter. It literally didn't even matter. Alright, let's... Alright. Alright. This deck is wild. This deck is wild. No. So the field spell in the previous game would have allowed us to win the Kraken, because it would have... Right, so... Hang on. So, the level 4 Ghoti. So there's a level 4, right? So you get level 2s, level 4s, level 6s. The level 4 Ghoti will special summon itself whenever a water monster is banished. So what happens is you banish a monster off of your field spell to search for the level 4, and the level 4 will automatically summon itself because you just banished a monster. So this basically lets you banish a monster in your hand or graveyard to special summon the level 4 directly from the deck. So that's the idea. And ideally you want to be banishing the likes of PSEs or Fairy. And because you're grabbing that additional level 4, it's either going to satisfy your condition for having a level 4 on board, or if you have a decent hand of extenders like we did, it can put your level 4 and a Kraken on the board, or an Abyss Dweller or something like that. If your extender is Abyss Shark, then usually Kraken. If your extender is Silent Angler or the Dolphin, then usually Abyss Dweller. It just depends on what the extender is. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Hopefully he summons this thing in attack mode. Please summon this in attack position. He did not. Okay, that's fine though. He's already used his normal summon, so unless he has like an Ellis in hand, I don't really see what he's gonna do about this. So we're gonna synchro with these 2 into the Serpent. Yeah, because the wheel destroys all of your opponent's attack position monsters, right? It needs to be attack position. But even taking out the Stella should be enough to slow the guy down. Okay, so we get to banish a card from deck. We're going to banish Lizep. It does, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not even that bad. Like that's what I'm saying. It's whatever. He's already used his normal summon, so like it just sort of sucks to suck. We're gonna go into the Bicorn because that's the thing as well. The field spell banishes from the graveyard. So with our Bicorn in the graveyard, I can banish it off the field spell to search and then summon the Bicorn back from the banish pile, which is incredible. Like the field spell offers so much versatility. It's really, really good. I don't understand why people wouldn't be a fan of it. I really don't. Gonna banish the Irene. Because Irene could potentially mulligan a card if he has an extender of some sort. We're gonna banish the level 2 to get searching for La Princesse. Oh, he's got packs. Interesting. Okay, Pax is interesting. Gonna grab Sophia and summon Sophia. Okay. So we're gonna banish one. We're gonna grab the princess. Okay, Sophia and... Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What moved out of the... Oh, shizer. I banished something from the graveyard. I made a mistake. Oh, no. I forgot how Exosisters work. I banished from the graveyard. God damn it. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? It literally doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. It's so funny that this doesn't matter. That's hilarious to me. That this literally doesn't matter. Oh my god. It's so funny that this does nothing. Oh wait, does that do something? Oh, that might do something. Ooh. That one might do something. Let's see. Plasma with D-Force. Kinda? Kinda? I think he does actually stop this play, doesn't he? Because he can negate the Ghoti's effect with Jabreen. He can. Ah, damn it, that does do something. His play does do something. I was incorrect. Damn, he's actually doing stuff. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I forgot that this one existed, I'm not gonna lie. I was assuming they were gonna summon Caspatel. I'll not lie to you, I completely forgot it existed. Okay, so they're gonna take us out here, which is a little unfortunate, but again, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Yep. Double attack, I know. Double attack. The sisters are going for it. They are going for it. Okay. He might detach to banish the face down. He doesn't know what this is. He might detach to banish it if he's nervous. He might. I would. Go. Do it. You know you want to. Do it. Pussy. Ah, shit. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. Is this... Wait, hang on. Does that help? Does that help? Okay, we're gonna do this. He can't tag it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not sure if it even helps. let me see here. So we've got a few options. Now these two sort of make my life a little bit difficult. These two make my life a little bit difficult. I can't force an attack out. I control a card. So we've got some options though. We've got some options. We're gonna go for the Beautiful Princess, banishing to special summon from deck. We're gonna summon the. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to play around that. I'm gonna send this guy. We're gonna activate this. Send one from deck to grave. He might. Yeah, I was hoping he would double up on this. He's not gonna double up on it. Is this monster effects or is it any effects? Card or effect? God damn it! Pick a goddamn lane. Okay. Right. So if I... Right, so I'm gonna do this. So this is gonna suck. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Well, I mean, he might just... He might allow this. Yeah, he did. Yeah, this is gonna suck. This is gonna hurt something fierce. But I don't think we have much of a choice, if I'm being real. Gonna banish the bicorn. We're gonna get searching. We're gonna grab ourselves a little treat here in the form of shade. I think is fine. Then the bicorn will activate. The bicorn's gonna banish the PSEs to summon itself. Yep, that's fine. Probably, yeah, probably. But you know, here we are. You know, it just do be like that sometimes. Michaelis, okay. Could summon the... Yeah, I was gonna say summon the Jabrine again, so we could. Gonna summon the bicorn. So he basically just has... He doesn't really have a tag out anymore, so he doesn't. So he no longer has the tag out, now he just has a Michaelis. Returnia will get banishing. Hopefully targets the field spell. He does not. He does not target the field spell. Gets rid of the bicorn. Alright. Alright then, I guess we'll have to live with that one. Sure thing, Chief. Whatever you say. Yeah, I mean, he can't tag out because now he already controls a Michaelis. It's weird that he didn't do it to start with. You're right. We're going to banish these two. We're going to summon out... That might have been a small mistake. I mean, this doesn't really do anything. Okay, he's going to tag that out into another Michaelis, I guess. I think he can prevent me from special summoning from the graveyard. I don't think he can stop me from, like, using the graveyard. Full stop. Okay. See, that's totally fine. This was all part of my plan. Because, remember... I mean, it's a tough situation, but it's not lost yet. I don't have any waters left in grave. That's a problem. Ah! God damn. Yeah, no more banishes, but I have no more plays. It's a two-way street. Yeah, but I can't. I need water monsters in Grave to summon this guy. So I do. So unfortunately, I just can't do it. Okay, that's fine. Michaelis is going to try and detach to grab a trap card. I mean, I guess I might as well negate this. Because what's he going to do? Go into another Magnifica? And then do what exactly? No, I think I have to allow this. I think I have to allow this. There's the return you. That's fine. Man, this is tense. This is a tough one. Okay, there's the Magnifica. Hopefully she detaches early. Into the battle phase. Wait, we were definitely going to survive this turn at least. I need 2. I need 2. Oh, it doesn't target. It's fine. I can still stop him from killing me. It's fine. Okay. Even if he tags out, it doesn't matter. Because it just he still doesn't have lethal. And I will have plays on this next turn. I will have plays. It's just lasting through the storm. It's weathering the storm, wearing him down. He now has what? 1, 2 of his Michaelis in play. I thought he'd already used another one. Did he shuffle it back somehow? So there's 2 Magnifica in the grave, 1 on the field. So that's his last Magnifica. Right. That's not what I want to see. Okay. You know what? I need to draw a water monster. I really need a water monster. I need one. He has 2 Michaelis underneath his Magnifica. We try another Maxi! What the hell? Come on, man. The hell did I do to deserve that? Come on, man. God damn. I think I don't know. I don't know if I play 2 or 3. Right, we're gonna tribute summon for Shade. This is brutal. We're literally playing GOAT format. This is brutal. Into the battle phase, we're going to take out Sophia. We might get banished here to protect the Sophia. It's fine. Okay, because this guy... Oh, we have to banish from the graveyard for this. We don't have a choice, though. Otherwise, we just lose. Oh my god! Oh, he only summoned one. Why? We did not draw evenly matched, good sir. We did not. Yeah, no, we lose here. We lose big time. We were one water monster short. A singular water monster short, so we were. You're not that stupid. Surely. Okay, that's fine. Alright, 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 alright. Oh my god.